Good morning, everybody. Hope all is well. Look on the screen. Nice looking queen. Yeah. You know why she's on the screen if you're not new to the channel. Worried about that husband, worried about that man. Let's go ahead and get to it. This strong woman, I gotta hold it down. Putting that cape on. That cape is choking some of these ladies out. It's leading to your doom. Let's look at the video. Please pay close attention to what he says, okay? Fair use.
Dallas police charged a man with killing his wife. Some new court records have been released in the murder of 25-year-old Kiara Williams, who was the subject of a missing persons clear alert this week. Andrea Lucia has been combing through the information.
The night Kiara Williams disappeared, she was worried, according to her mother, that her husband would hurt himself. Corporal Brandon Williams left the U.S. Army in December after 4.5 years of service. According to newly released court records, he told deputies he suffered from PTSD.
I'm not suicidal. I'm not crazy.
He streamed this video live to Facebook Monday night, shortly before Dallas police believe he killed Kiara.
Game over, huh?
And you can catch brief glimpses of her in the passenger seat. They'd been visiting her mother when, according to an affidavit, Brandon started acting out of character and waving a Glock handgun outside her apartment. Management asked he leave, and Kiara told her mother she didn't want to let him go by himself. They parked along Walnut Road and, according to the affidavit, spent 2 hours on the phone with the crisis hotline before he agreed to go to a hospital. In the video, you can hear her insist on staying with him.
Why do you want to stay with me so bad? Make sure you're okay. Are you sure?
Around 8:45, Kiara texted her mother they were on the way to the Dallas VA. But less than an hour later, at 9:30, Hutchins police got a 911 call placed near the intersection of I-45 and I-20, in which they say Brandon reported his wife ran off with his gun. The search for her would later begin in that same area. This is where police finally found Kiara Wednesday, right under this bridge. She'd been shot several times, and according to a court record, bullet casings found near her body matched ones in Brandon's car. He's now charged with her murder.
God.
Kiara's mother says in those final hours, Kiara wasn't thinking about herself at all. She was just trying to get help.
And that's the problem right there. I keep saying 2022, it has to be about you. That's the problem right there. Keep putting ourselves last. It's not working out. It's not working out. How's that marching working out for all that marching we did not in those streets and BLM? You can't do that to little TT. And now little TT's going outside your head wherever he goes. Somebody gonna end up dead. You gotta put yourselves first. And I know in the BC, a lot of times because we have somehow adopted the baby mama, baby daddy culture. I believe in a family. So sometimes women, I'm going to say we, and I don't know this young lady, but I'm speaking in general. We are in love with the idea of being in love. We are in love with the idea of having a man. We are in love with having a husband. I got a husband and 2 kids, 2 or 3, 4 kids. We are in love with that idea. Sometimes an idea is not a reality. I would love to sit up and say, oh my gosh, I've got $10 million in the bank. I'm in love with the idea of having it, but that's not the reality. We both know that. It ain't the reality. If it was reality, I might just cut this video short. Joking. But we gotta face reality. 2022. So now the mother, and those are young kids in the picture. So he'll be gone, and she's already gone. Now what? Black, not thinking of yourselves. And did you hear what he said? Listen carefully.
Before he agreed to go to a hospital. In the video, you can hear her insist on staying with him.
Why do you want to stay with me so bad? Make sure you're okay. Are you sure?
Around 8:45, Kiara texted her mother they were on.
So she's trying to make sure that he's okay. She didn't know she was in danger. She wasn't okay. This is where they found her body. Here. Found the body here. Under a bridge. Look at this. Beautiful scenery, loving and caring, shot multiple times. Trying to hold on. That's a lot of women do, trying to hold on. I'm going to make it work. Him waving a gun like that. And here's the thing, you gotta be very careful when you have people that say, "Oh, um, I'm I'm gonna hurt myself." I've seen this backfire before. Someone said they're gonna hurt them. People are afraid that they're gonna hurt themselves, and then guess what? They end up hurting somebody else and end up killing somebody else. I have seen this before. Lost a friend to it. You worried about them? Yeah, he was worried about the woman. She's gonna kill herself. Don't jump. I'm like, oh, you gonna jump from a yeah? That's gonna do the trick. He bought into it. Next thing you know, got a report that he's dead. She shot and killed him. And she was the one coming with the suicide. So you gotta have, a lot of behavior. You can't fix everything. PTSD is very serious. They have medication for that. When you got that cape on, we really thinking, oh, I can fix it. Love ain't gonna fix it. PTSD, I've heard the stories. One person that's with it, I've already that has that issue, been warned about it. Yeah, that person kind of walk a little lightly. Something's gonna discuss around him. And it's Dusty Dan, that side family, Dusty Dan. Uh-huh. Okay. So it's not on my side. Oh. So that, from what I'm understanding, that's a serious issue. He ain't Dusty Dan financially, but I've heard the stories. Hi and bye. So much love. Look where they found her. Under the bridge. Multiple shots. Casings found. So now he's arrested. And now the mother of two has to be put into the ground. Keep putting you last. Had a full life ahead. Worried about him, and now she's gone. And then I'm hearing things about when people do things of that nature, sometimes, they may not necessarily be treated harsh as everyone else. But yeah, she's worried about everybody else, worried about him, and look what's happened. Waving a gun around like that, I'm not taking my chance, taking a chance on my life. I just wouldn't. I really wouldn't. Real quick, a woman, Becky, she gonna stand behind her man. Yeah, stand by your man, girl. You got this. So he did a little something. Ding dong, ding dong. What's up? He got sued. Yeah, he got sued. Okay, well, you get the lawyers and they'll handle it and blah, 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 blah. Stand by your man. You go, Becky. Next thing you know, ding dong. What was this? What he did? Sure, he was sued. They see he has a spouse. They see she has resources. Next thing you know, they suing her too. Double whammy. Gonna get some money out of you. Stand by your man. What kind of man? Sure, life happens, but what's the issue? Panic, who wouldn't? Poor people don't get sued unless they're suing you for rent or credit card debt. And that just might be to get a judgment so they can write that off on the taxes. She wonder why you have assets. Who you choose in life is very important. Very important. Why you think with the man say rich girls don't marry poor? You might find everyone that very few. That's because they already know they're not going to support you. And daddy done raised them to know about money. Why do you think? I used to think people growing up were being so bougie, want to know where a person background from, and I was like, why they want to know all that? It's just being so bougie, That's how I used to think. No, I get it now. They want to know what they're dealing with. What kind of history you coming from? Because they want to know you're going to bring that into the family. I get it. When I was younger, I just totally didn't get it. No, I get it. So yeah, this is what happens when you put that cape on. You're going to fight for your family. And now look, sometimes we don't realize the one you have to fight is the one that's right beside you. Rest in peace. It's so sad. It's 25, 2 kids. That PTSD, it is a lot more serious than what I thought. Here's another example. She was worried about him, and unfortunately, she doesn't have to worry anymore. It's so sad. Got that Glock, and now shooting her several times, and look where he left her body. Look where he left her body. Discarded her like trash. You already see trash all around. Discarded her in this area where they found her like trash. But she was worried about him. It's 2022, ladies. Please. It has to be about you and your children. Put yourselves first by any means necessary. RIP to the victim, the children. I just can't imagine kids so young. Put you first, and I'm out.